Main man, Jimmy Kimmel is back on the air, son.
Yeah, I know, man. They know better. Huh? They know better.
And ratings went up through the roof. I think 13 million people viewed it.
Yeah. No, I think it's 16
million.
million.
16 million went up.
Yeah, thank you, Donald.
Yeah.
He had 6 million within 4 hours.
Yeah.
Only
Well, they had to do it because their stocks dropped.
Yep.
The subscriptions dropped and their stocks dropped.
He put his foot in Trump's ass for that first 15 minutes.
Yeah,
But guess what? That was without 20% of the market not even being on.
Right.
So his numbers was that big.
Yeah,
without
some of them, they
20%
cut
of
him
the
out.
market
They wouldn't hear
even
it.
on.
New Orleans, he wasn't allowed to be in.
Yeah.
New Jersey, and there's somebody else they did not show him, which I just think
It's about 20 cities.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But he still, and they
Didn't
said
matter.
it reversed on him because they thought the viewership was going to decline.
Yeah.
But his monologue was the highest viewed he ever been on. He'd only been up to like 24%.
I thought he was on point. He put his foot in Trump's ass.
Those two.
And then he said, I didn't mean it to make fun of the boy getting killed or what have you. But the biggest issue was freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which,
All of us agree on that, no matter what side you on.
which
No
is-
matter what your views are, you should
That's
have
us.
freedom of speech.
That's us right now.
Right.
Yeah.
That's us right now.
somewhat.
Yeah.
So don't you think
you
that
can't just say anything.
No, I'm saying, but
Not without
That's
repercussions.
gonna invoke
what
a
we right
riot
now,
or violence.
We have to bite our tongue, is what I'm saying. That matters right
Yeah,
now.
you got to watch it.
but
So
even
I can't. Go ahead.
so even as he had a great monologue though, just as a comedian standpoint, he still got a lot of writers for that monologue, right? Like, do you think they really brought in some
Yeah, but
new writers for that monologue? Or do you think it was just the same
He
people
the one to
writing?
say it, and he probably when you got it right, it doesn't mean that he doesn't have his influx, his stamp on
What
it.
happened?
I'm sure they write a bunch of shit that he said, no, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say this.
He got a legal writer there too that know what the legal team going to allow to go through.
Yeah.
At the same time, he got one that's there.
Yeah, he had some help, right?
Yeah.
Right. So whoever wrote that joke, he probably got a big ass check when they came back.
So whoever did thought it was the Robert De Niro part of it too, probably.
Oh, Rob De Niro came
Oh,
in
that
a clown.
That was hilarious. Robert De Niro
He a
was
genius
hilarious.
today too.
Dropping cuss words everywhere.
He be killing Trump though, man.
He the FCC president.
He be tearing Trump's ass
Yeah,
up.
he was on it.
But DC, it's not over. It's still not over.
Nah.
What ain't home?
Well, Trump is trying to find a way.
He's gonna
Ain't
say
gonna
he's gonna
happen.
sue him.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna happen.
And he said he's gonna sue ABC.
Yeah.
He's like, I already got y'all once. What was it, 16 million?
16 million. They
He
said.
said, so let's see what I'm gonna get this time.
They gonna laugh at you and say, "Hey, you
It
want to
ain't
sue
gonna
us for
happen no
16
more.
million? We lost 4 billion in a day.
Come
Right.
on.
We gonna take our chances
yeah,
over
they're
here."
gonna take our chances over here.
So I'm gonna ask. We got this. Is just the first year of this man. What year do y'all think his own people gonna realize we going in the wrong direction?
They already
We
realize
gotta-
that.
I
They
already know that.
they're chumps, man.
Yeah, they just
I'm telling you, there's no way that some of them guys that we deem to have at least common sense.
Right.
There's no way that they cannot at this point see that the man is an idiot.
right. But they'd rather
But they
go down
think
with an
about their
idiot.
career. They
Yeah,
going down
yeah,
with the idiot.
yeah.
That plus, as I've said before, it's not everybody, so I'm careful when I say this, but racism is super glue, man. I've
Yeah.
never seen two racists hardly arguing about anything. If you can agree that you don't like minorities, I don't like minorities, you don't like brown people, I don't like brown people, we can work the rest of the shit out. Seems to be the MO. I've never seen two racists, hardly.
But I ain't never seen two racists argue about whether to put sugar on grits either. I do wonder that sometimes. Like if you get two real redneck white boys, what they
It all depends on where they from.
sugar
If
cheese.
you got one,
I can still see that breaking the
if you got-
family down. Even a family who all hate black people,
Nah,
I can
they-
still
they
see
gonna agree.
somebody
They gonna agree.
gonna want sugar on
If you
their
got a
grits.
racist from up north, and he put sugar on his grits, and you got a racist from Mississippi, it ain't gonna matter. As long as they hate the same people,
Yeah, as long as they
They gonna still get along. They gonna be all right.
Just don't use brown sugar. Just
Oh yeah, okay.
don't use that brown. Then we gonna have a problem. Yeah.
Okay, let's just say white America. If y'all say black people just say we pick it up and we leaving, How do y'all think the process is gonna go, and how long you think it's gonna take before we all?
It ain't gonna happen, man. Because first of all,
It's not
it's
gonna
too
let
many
us
white,
do it.
it's too many white people that agree with what black people are saying.
Right.
I'm
They
gonna
can't
tell
survive
y'all.
without
I'm gonna
us.
tell all y'all bye.
They can't survive
I ain't going
without
no
us.
damn.
I mean,
way.
my thing
That's
is,
right.
why should we have to leave, or why should we? I mean,
we was here first.
yeah. So,
Well, I'm just thinking from the mind of them. What is the analogy? The
They've already
blueprint,
shown that.
the blueprint. What is the thing to show us? What would y'all want us to do to make y'all better? Show us a plan that you have to the side.
They just
well,
wanna
let me
be
tell you
us.
something, man.
They
Go
just-
back to where you're going. And this how
Obviously-
we'll make sure y'all go.
Obviously, with
and make
the-
sure y'all comfortable
the
leaving.
group of races that Trump has compiled. Yeah, he talk about make America great again, but what he wants to make America is a Cracker Barrel,
Right.
a barrel of crackers,
Right.
just all.
Which don't make no sense.
Right.
He wants to get rid of him, which is ironic and asinine when his mama and daddy were German.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get it. All his wives have been immigrants. Everybody over here immigrant. Life on Earth began in Africa, bro.
Yeah.
So I don't understand it. He went over and talked to the United Nations last week and said all the countries going to hell. And they were laughing at him. Some of them were laughing at him. You know,
course.
the man is ignorant, man.
They know that.
yeah, they know it.
He's ignorant, man. He's on this white supremacist trip. But whatever,
who's more
they say
dangerous,
he's
DC?
buying, huh?
Who's more dangerous? Is it Trump or people like Brandon Tatum and Candace Owen, the ones like our own that continue to spew this type of stuff to try to deceive not just our own, but just siding with them? Like, who's more dangerous? Trump, who we know is a rattlesnake, or those ones that look
Trump
like
is
us?
more dangerous because those of
Well,
us
that's another one.
that are quote unquote Tommen or whatever, in the end, they're gonna flip on them.
Yep.
Just like Tim Scott. Oh boy.
Speaking of him, where is he?
Good. Right. You know, he showed up when
Him
Trump was
and
trying
the-
to fire the Fed guy, Powell. He was standing on the side looking stupid, and Powell put them both on straight street. And then, you know, Trump and Tim looking at each other like, well, you said it. Well, no, you said it, you idiot. I mean, so, you know, the guys like that are basically just haters. I was watching, you know, they generally come around when it gets to be too much. Was it Candace? What's the girl's name?
Candace Owens.
Candace Owens.
And she had to say, this shit is crazy.
What-
This shit's crazy. She's normally on their side.
Uh-huh.
You know, you got some self-haters that got some
Yeah.
internal problems, you know. Yeah. So,
Hey man, but I just want to tell black people: be aware of your surroundings. Watch yourself. I mean, even on the internet, your algorithms, your movements, what you're doing, because they're trying to stop us from. I don't know, grow. I don't know what the problem they have with us. We don't have a problem with them, but they try to provoke us into something where they can retaliate,
Right.
And then say, "Y'all made us."
it's
do
not
it."
everybody, Bo. It's
No,
not all.
it
of
ain't
them.
all of
It's
them.
not
It ain't
all.
all
It's
of
not
them.
all white people.
No, it ain't all white because some of them got babies by niggas, so it ain't all of them.
Lord.
But I understand that.
What?
Lord.
I understand that.
Lord.
But it's
It ain't
not
all of them, man. It ain't all.
I think
You
a
know
lot
that
of us
well.
need to step outside of what we see
Well, you
on
know
TV
me.
and social media and
Right.
talk to people.
Yeah.
Literally
Yeah.
learn from people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it
Right.
is put on TV to divide us anyway between
Right.
black and white. That's like part of the agenda. So
Divide and conquer.
you know, when you
Yeah,
just
right.
watching social media,
That's the oldest
your
trick in the
feed
book.
is gonna be divisive. When you watching TV, your TV is gonna be divisive. But I think we all need to
Yeah.
take a step away and talk to humans
Right. Big
that
shots
don't
out.
look like you and learn something.
And I
it's
think
all right.
also in conjunction with what you're saying, I also think that some people are using it for the reverse, is to reach out to the people and talk. So like we just said, it's not all white people that feel the same.
Nope.
And it's not all black people that feel the same.
Right.
So it's about who you listen to.
Right.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that people are using social media to give us a different lens of how white people may be thinking.
Right. Big
So
shouts out
shout
to
out to those guys that are saying, hey, we ain't with all of that.
Right.
Big shouts out to the TCU students who did not do any violence to these white boys. They marched them off the campus.
Tennessee
But if
State.
that TSU.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if that had been a black kids on a white campus, they'd have got stumped. Because some white boy gung ho gonna be the first one. We need to beat him up. We need to bash him. But them black kids, they did not touch them white boys. They walked them off their campus with peace. Like, we didn't ask you to be here. We just want you to leave.
My thing
And
is,
so you
big
showing.
shouts out to
So
them.
here we again, the cycle, rinse and repeat.
I'm not promoting violence, but sometimes it's in order. Now you can say what you want, but sometimes violence is in order.
DC, we can't.
No, wait
No,
a
he's
minute.
right.
Wait a minute. Let me make my point.
Okay.
You Brian, you
I agree.
in the Bible.
Yes, sir.
Eye for an eye.
He's telling the truth.
Hold it now.
Yeah. He telling the truth.
When Jesus went in that temple, I read the Bible, and he didn't like what's going on in that temple. They was in there gambling. He could have just said, "Wait a minute, peace be still." This man calmed the ocean down. Just said, "Be still." But he didn't do it. What'd he do?
Turn over tables.
He flipped them damn tables the fuck over.
And he whipped him up out
And
of
then
there.
he said, "Can you hear me now?"
I think that when it comes to violence, for me, if you're doing harm to me, then I have a right to defend myself. So if it's me or you, you're going to have to go. But
Not
to
only
just-
that, if it's you or them, they're going to have to go. So I will not only defend myself, I'll defend anybody I know.
But but for them to have the class and dignity to show that
Yeah.
we're not that type of
we're
people.
not violent by
we're
nature.
Not, we're not
people.
trying. We're not hated driven. You know what I'm saying? And walk them off in peace.
Yeah.
You're not welcome here.
Well,
But if
to
that
that
had been the
point-
opposite, it'd have been on the news.
And then we gotta
That's
go.
what they trying to start.
I-
And then
you
when
know-
you go to our kids, come on, white people, don't go
To
after our
that
kids.
point,
Do not go
and
after
I'm not
our
being
kids.
self-serving or nothing, I cannot think of a black hate group. You can talk about the Panthers.
Right.
They were
They
about
weren't.
defending
It wasn't a hate group.
ourselves.
Yeah.
You can talk about that,
Even
but
Farrakhan,
there
they
has
ain't beat up
been
nobody.
there has been no black hate group, i.e. the Aryan Nation, i.e. the skinheads who just hate minorities. Period. I cannot think of a black group whose MO was we hate white people. You take the Black Panther, you take all of those
All the
groups
gang
back
members.
then, all the gangs, none of even in the civil rights movement, you had a lot of white folk that
Yeah.
participated in the marches and stuff. There has been no, to my knowledge, straight out black hate group. And who would have more of a reason to hate somebody
Than black people.
than black folk? I'm Bo Peep. We'll be back.